Hello everyone. This is our project plan for Group 6 um, for our ward walkabout, and we'll just get right into it. I have the project plan pulled up right now. To start off with, the need and opportunity. We're designing this activity to kind of unify the ward and create friendships and uh, just get people more involved with each other and even involve non-members. That's a big part of our activity, is to involve both members and non-members. For the feasibility, our project is pretty feasible. We have a $300 budget, and our target audience is more than 100 people. So it's like pretty low cost, low resources, low work involved. It's a pretty feasible activity. For the scope, it's just a ward activity that'll have less actives, non-members, and then members. It's not open to the public as like a community activity will be, and it'll support up to 100 attendees. And then for our breakdown structure, so we have several roles listed here and all the jobs that they're going to do. The organizers will sign up host families, get approval from the ward council and bishopric, do contingency planning, and get a first aid kit. The host families will plan refreshments and do yard prep. The ward council will make the church announcements, spread word of mouth, ask members to invite their non-member friends, and oversee cost reimbursements for the host families. The home and visiting teachers will notify the assigned families and provide details of the activity, the flyer bulletin. So to measure the success of our project, we have a few items here. We want at least 80 to 100 attendees, 1 to 5 non-member attendees, 5 to 10 less active members, and we'll want the activity to start on time. We definitely don't want it to be started late and then drawn out. And then we'll have the host family sign up, no less than 2 and no more than 3. We're aiming for 3, most likely. And for risks, so one of the risks is bad weather. If this happens, we'll just go to the church building. One is injuries. We'll have a first aid kit just in case this happens. The ward hasn't had many activities like this in the past, so there might be a potential of low turnout for ward members. And then there's also the possibility of having a higher turnout. So to mitigate both of these risks, we'll try to make invitations ahead of time. One is traffic obstructions. We'll kind of look for this ahead of time as well. One is kids getting separated from their parents. We'll have in an email, an informative email, we will send out safety guidelines to all the participants of the activity. And another risk is host families canceling last minute. Since we're planning on having 3 host families, if one backs out, then we'll still have 2 to kind of be backups. There's the potential of people feeling excluded. We'll talk to the ward leadership, and one of their roles will be kind of to make sure that everyone's feeling involved and included. Another risk is animals being unleashed and either bothering or attacking people walking by. And to mitigate this, we'll try to send out in that email with the safety guidelines, we'll include like guidelines to help people deal with it if that happens. And the last one is disturbances. We'll just try to, be respectful, keep shouting, and everything else to a minimum. So for the resources, we'll need authorization from the ward council and support from the ward leadership and ward bulletin specialist. And we'll need the approval of a small budget for refreshments and the first aid kit. Then we have our critical path here. And as seen, here's the activities: get approval, find host families, sign up sheet, map of emails, host family reminder, and walkabout event. And the critical path is shown in red, so you can see it connecting these activities up here. So we'll want to focus on these ones: the getting approval, finding host families, the host family reminder, and then the actual walkabout event. So we have a timetable that kind of shows when we're going to do each of the activities. The first Sunday, we'll have 3 things going on. We'll meet with the bishopric, we'll create a sign-up sheet, and then we'll pass around the sign-up sheet. And then we'll have these other activities like providing details to the host family, the ward walkabout activity, the plan route, and the create email blast. They're all scheduled for days within the 4 weeks. You can see there if you want to when we're going to do those. And then finally the cost. Our cost totals around $300. The refreshments, $3 a piece, 9 it comes to $270, and then one first aid kit comes to $30, and $300. So that's it for our project plan. And if you guys have any feedback or anything you want to comment, then just let us know. And yeah, thanks for watching the presentation.